Hi again, I'm John Nielsen with Wing Chun Hall, here to discuss Wing Chun, your best self-defense option. We're doing the 12 days of Christmas. Today's day 9, so we're going to do the 9 Wing Chun fighting zones. Okay, so the concept here is that there are different distances at which you can strike somebody. And so we're going to break those down into 9 different distances. We're going to start with you. Let's say you are about here. And that's your nose looking that way. So from the top down, we're looking here. And then we're going to divide this up into 9 different distances. And actually these distances are somewhat circular around you. Okay, so we're going to start it here with number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And so those distances correspond with what you can strike with. So in number 1 over here, and this is not to scale, okay, but number 1 over here is where as you stand, you can't reach them. Okay, so in other words, in order to reach them from there, you're going to have to take a step to get to them. We're going to call this the danger zone. Okay, and the reason we call it the danger zone is because you have to, well, if you're going to hit them from here, and because you're taking a step, you can build up a lot of momentum, which can deliver a lot of force into the other person, so that's dangerous for them. But it also means that you have to commit to the movement, and they can anticipate your movement, which means that's dangerous for you. So either way, that's danger. Okay. This is also what George Silver would have called false time. So in other words, he's saying that you can't actually hit them with anything. You have to move to hit them. Okay, false time. Okay, number 2 is going to be your kick. So, you know, the farthest thing that you can get at your waist level is your kick. So this doesn't actually work like if somebody is close enough for you to punch them, then you can kick them in their head, right? But if they're too far away for you to punch them, you can't kick them in their head. They're too far away. Okay? So that is if you're upright. If you lean back, sure, it looks like you're farther away and you can't hit them with your hands. But if you were to stand upright and the distance that you can kick them in the head, you could hit them with your hand. So that actually be fist distance. Okay? But the next distance here is going to be fingertips. Get a little closer, and it's going to be fist and palm. Forearm, elbow, shoulder, and ground. Okay, so those are the 9 distances, and you need to be familiar with these because you need to know, how you need to fight at different distances. You also need to be familiar with the different striking surfaces of your own body. Now, let's talk a little bit about this. Again, it makes sense at distances to kick at the waist level and down below that, okay? Because their parts of their body will be closer to you down low as they move in. Okay, so then you can kick down low too. Okay. Now, then as they get closer, fingertips. Now, let's talk about how the hand is supposed to work here. As you throw a punch out at somebody, it's supposed to act as though you're being pushed forward at the elbow, and the forearm and the hand is just loose. So if they're at fingertip distance, you're not going to poke them like this, you're going to flick fingertips out. Okay, then the next distance is going to be fist, loose fist, and then palm, forearm, elbow, shoulder, and then closer than that, you're on top of each other, so you're on the ground. Now, you can also add more legs to this. There's your shin, and there's your knee, and your hip, and your thigh that you can use against somebody as well. So, you need to be familiar with the different striking surfaces of your body and the different distances at which those striking surfaces have the most force. Okay, this is the 9th day of Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and support me on Patreon. Thank you.